Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, what I want to have a look at is Alex Pretti's murderers, trying to avoid the censors. They've been stood down apparently. Will they be ousted and will they face justice? Now, what I want to have a quick look at first, I actually recorded a video. It was brilliant about this, but this was also in this video, so I'm hoping the same cards come out. Entertainment only. What I wanted to mention is that one of my lovely viewers forwarded to me the information from 2004 about a Diamond District jeweler who was unalived by somebody that appears to have been paid to do the job on 6th Avenue, New York, back in 2004. Now, if you cast your mind back and remember, you'll remember the orange twerp bragging about how he could shoot someone on 5th Avenue and get away with it. So I just want to see if there's, first up, is there any link? So I'll just tell you this little story here. Let me go over here and have a look. And what it was a guy called Edward Nektalov. 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 Doesn't half sound Russian, does it? He is the son of a jeweler. Where is the father's name? I'm just looking for it at the moment. Roman Nektakov. Now, Roman Nektakov was the centre of a federal indictment that charged him and 10 other jewelers with melting down gold and shipping it off to Colombia in a money laundering scheme, so disguised as belt buckles, screws, and tools. So basically, money laundering, sending it off to Colombia. Now, I mean, gee, isn't there somebody we know with connections to Colombia, money laundering, and Russian? So this was obviously, sounds very much like it was a Russian connection in there as well. So apparently what happened was the son, Edward, was locking up his store. He was due within days to give testimony in regards to this indictment. So he was locking up his store, and what happened is somebody walked out of a crowd, pulled a pew-pew, 3 rounds, 2 in the body, 1 in the head, and then attempted to walk away. Now, over the road was a retired New York Police Department officer working as a security guard. He had his own pew-pew. He raced across the road. The instigator, the paid unaliver, apparently pulled his gun, pointed it at the security guard, ex-cop, and then ran away into the crowd and disappeared, never to be seen again. So despite shutdowns and searches, etc., was never actually found. Now, we know historically how the orange twerp likes to tell on himself. So did he pretty much just change it from 6th to 5th and was somehow involved in this Colombian-Russian money laundering, him or any of his associates? I'm using my yes/no cards. It's 12 yes, 12 no. Was the orange twerp in any... Oh, I'm getting prickly. Yes. Just leapt out. Yes. Yes. Yes, no, yes, but I'm going to go by the one that leapt out. Yes, let's have a look. I'll put those back and shuffle again. Was the orange twerp, did he tell on himself that he got away with this event? Did he tell on himself? Yes. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. In the first the reading where I forgot to press the go button again, I got 3 yeses in a row as well. So I'm going to leave it like that. That's 5 yeses in a row. Yes, he was. Okay, so what I want to have a look at is the Alex Pretti ones. They've been stood down. Somebody knows who they are. More than one somebody knows who they are. I just want to see, are they going to be held accountable? Now, as I was splitting the deck, and it's this Smith-Waite Centennial deck, these are the two cards that showed themselves, and for me, major arcana are yes. However, there's a bit more to these two cards. This one is about someone in a position of authority bringing down a decree. I suspect, so there's two of them. From that card, I'm going to say that they're going to get a pardon. Somebody is going to give them a pardon, but when that somebody goes, it's going to mean nothing. Even if it's a federal pardon, there's still state and civil charges that can be brought. Now, I attempt to flee overseas, trying to get out of troubled waters. Now, we have heard that Shady and Narco Rubio, and yep, there it is, are taking ICE agents rather than Secret Service to Italy for the Olympics, which I believe, I got my dates wrong, starting in 10 days' time. No, not even that. Starting 9 days' time. And there's my Ace of Cups. Yes, big yes. I suspect that Jonathan Ross, the one that unalived Renee Good, and do I need any more yeses? Ace of Wands, as I'm poker shuffling and splitting the deck. Two aces. Jonathan Ross and these two will be in the retinue, whatever, yeah, the group that goes. I can see the word, and yeah, absolutely, the Fool. Yes, 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 and the Devil on the bottom. Yes, absolutely, they're going to be in that group that go with Shady and Narco. Put it back, put this back randomly, split the deck, and there they are, tied to the Devil and an attempted new beginning. Just feel off the cliff foolishness. So, just yes and yes and yes everywhere. So tell me, are Alex's unalivers going to be held accountable? I've got that Italy's going to deny them entry. Let me ask that. And there's the card on the top. Yes, Ace of Swords. I'm getting that Italy is going to deny them entry. Documentation, if I keep going from the top, we've got that Ace of Swords. There is documentation going to come out that is going to identify them. And we've then got the Queen of Swords. And then we've got Judgment, Collective Awakening. I think they're going to be, so this has actually taken a different path than that original reading, so I'm glad. Are they going to be, I'm downstairs and watch me shuffle. If you hear that squeak, by the way, is my laptop. I have a squeaky chair as well. So abuse, betrayal, deceit, but self-sabotage. There's something off here. Tell me, show me. Are these three? Are they going to be? Are they going to be trying to be? Is there a plan to spirit them out of the country? Because what I did get on that first reading, I got the Moon card and that Six of Swords, so under the cover of darkness. But is there going to be an attempt to spirit them out of the country? Right, there's some sort of agreement that's been made. You've got the Emperor, challenged by the Emperor, or just decreed by the Emperor, ordered by the Emperor. someone taking control. Yeah, there's the second agreement, but it's an unbalanced agreement. So this is the here and now. Oh, the Emperor in my Gilded Tarot Royale. Let me get that out. That's my Stephen Miller card. I'll just show you what it looks like because by crikey, it's Miller to a T. Goebbels Miller. See if I can just quickly whip through and find it. Guaranteed it'll be the last one. Let's have a quick look. Great cards these. I love these cards. Moon card. There. Oh, right next to the devil. Not that I'm going to swivel my decks up, but right next to that devil energy. That doesn't look like Goebbels Miller. I have no idea who is. And that's the Emperor card in that deck. So I'm going to say this is Miller. Right. Trying to get him overseas in the past, trying to spin it, trying to balance it, trying to come up with a plan that works. And again, the rocky shores, an offer being made. It's almost like there's this, because didn't the Italy foreign minister come out and say no way, but there's been another high-ranking member in Italy that has sort of said yes they can. It's almost like there was some money changed hands to make this happen. Okay, there's that throwing under the bus infighting. In the immediate future, attempt to get out of the country with that Six of Swords again, but it's not going to happen. It's internally, the burden of it's going to be too much. Bring it to an end, finding themselves out in the cold. And there's that sort of truth. Walking away from the offer perhaps, and the ending of this happy families. A lot of information comes out and they end up being restrained, and we've got the Ten of Swords. Complete and utter downfall. 1, 2, 3 tens in that. So yes, I'm going to say there's some sort of plan to get them out of the country. I don't think they're going to, I think they're going to be stopped at the border. So here's my card for, money changing hands, dark money, but an inability to reap what was sowed, and the Wheel of Fortune changing everything. Legal barricading and not accepting. There's something here. I'm just going to say I think someone's come up in the regime, Goebel Millers by any chance, and as I picked up off the top of the deck, the Justice card, Divine Justice. I'm going to say I think they're going to try and smuggle them out. I think they're going to be stopped at the border. Looking at these whistleblower. Someone's made money but there's going to be some sort of action announcement taken with that King of Wands. It's almost like they took the money and turned them in anyhow. Okay, so show me. Are these Alex Pretti's murderers going to face, they're going to face justice. They're going to face justice. Lousy shuffling. Big chunk fell out. Had a massage today. It was lovely. Been booked in for a couple of weeks for that, and it was so good. Painful, but good. Okay, there's that again. some sort of announcement about a deal is going to be leaked. And money having changed hands, about trying to get these agents overseas. Put them back randomly yet again. So, are they going to be, are they going to be held accountable? I think someone's going to turn them in. Walking away, emotionally walking away. Now, aren't we coming up for a full moon shortly? We've had the new moon, coming up for a full moon. Someone's walking away, emotionally walking away. Might be an ex, might be an ex or an abused child, or who's now grown up, something like that. Someone's turning them in. The challenge is the foolishness, la, 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 off the cliff. It's a yes card. Let's see how we go. Queen of Swords, there she is again. Legal action, whistleblower. So yes, I think someone's going to turn them in, out them. We've got the false victory here, being paraded, thinking that they've got away with it, but they haven't. I know some readers say it's a victory card, but I've always got it a false victory because no one in the background is cheering and celebrating, and the horse looks like it's about to buck, and the riders look like they've got a carrot up their backside. So, and that's on the bottom, dark money changing hands. Are they going to be held accountable? Finding themselves out in the cold, banished, 2 people. Sacrificed, the Hanged Man, and finding themselves with their back up against the wall, beaten, battered, bruised, thought they were protected. No, big stick. Big stick. Knight of Pentacles, information being brought forward and feeling betrayed and full exposure. Yeah, they're going to be outed. Let me put it that way. And as they try and sneak off, they're going to be outed, but are they going to be held accountable? Now, the previous reading I got that they would be given a federal pardon by the Orange Twerps. They're going to be outed, going to be held accountable. Are they going to be charged in any way? Are they going to be charged? Justice? Yep, they are. They're going to have to face justice. On the bottom, we've got that agreement from the past, but there's going to be some sort of document trail that is going to be revealed. The cards just keep going. This is protection in a gilded cage, and then you've got promised protection, but volatile information, and it was all a delusion. We'll get you overseas, but it's false victory, and then big stick, protection, fails, King of Swords. Oh, and then we've got this Justice, Knight of Pentacles, and the betrayal again. Someone's walking away and is going to reveal 2 of Swords and the lunacy of it. This is almost like a barricade at the border, trying to steal away in the dead of night. Not going to work. So I'm just putting it out there. Energy of the moment. Yep. And I'm going to leave. Yes, they will be held accountable. I think they're going to try and get out of the country under some sort of guise. And the guides are saying retinue. Oh, you know the word I'm after. They just keep showing it, and I'm booklet rather than oral, so sometimes I get these words pronounced. I have struggled, trip over them. I know what they mean, but I trip over pronouncing them. Okay, watch this space. Love to you all. Take care.